Hey guys, what's going on? It's Max. Welcome to the video, and today we're going to talk about Lumen coin for long-term potential and what it might mean for the coin price today. Guys, make sure to like this video, subscribe, and comment your thought below if you enjoyed the video because it greatly helps the channel. So guys, let's go straight into it. We're going to talk about what is Stellar Lumens. Now, Stellar was made to support digital representation of any currencies, but it also has its own built-in token and called the Lumen, and that was created to fill a special role in the network. And by design, guys, Stellar requires that each account holds a small number of lumens at all times, and this lumen requirement is modest because a few is more than enough for most accounts. Now, the full technical details are covered more into, I'll leave some articles in the description if you want to read about it. But I first wanted to explain to you what it was before going into the analysis, guys. So the Lumen supply, let's talk about it. Unlike the other tokens of other blockchains, Lumens aren't mined or awarded by the protocol over time. Instead, guys, it's 100 billion lumens that were created when the Stellar network went live, and for the first 5 or so years of Stellar's existence, the supply of lumens also increased by 1% annually by design. And that inflation mechanism was ended by community vote in October 2019, and in November 2019, the overall lumen supply was reduced. Now guys, there's about 50 billion lumens total in existence, and no more lumens will be created. And nearly 20 billion lumens are out in the open market. And guys, the Stellar Development Foundation retains the other 30 billion or so to develop and promote Stellar per its mandate. And guys, those lumens actually will enter the public market over the next few years. So it's important to know that right now there's actually only 20 billion. And anyone who wants to complete accounting for all lumens in existence should visit, again, Lumen Accounting Guide for detailed explanation as to the major lumen metrics, as well as instruction on how to actually calculate the supply chain from actually ground up. And so let's go straight into the topic of this video. Now that we talked about the supply and a little bit about the history of the coin, let's talk about why Stellar Lumen needs institutional audience to become top altcoin. Now guys, XLM needs substantial investment for a sustained rally and long-term potential as Bitcoin continues on its fairy tale run with no sign of the momentum stopping anytime soon, guys. Now, altcoin alternative to Bitcoin are rising at an exponential rate. One of the net beneficiary is Stellar Lumens with the ticker XLM that is trading at just 5 cents 12 months ago, and now finds itself holding steady at 40 cents. Guys, however, it's crucial to note that every coin uses blockchain differently. Hence, what they call a one-size-fits-all policy is never effective when trading in the crypto space. Instead, guys, it would be best to understand how each digital coin takes advantage of the blockchain. And the Stellar cryptocurrency is Lumen, with the token trading under the XLM symbol, and although it has several uses, Stellar mainly serves to connect financial institutions, and that purpose is to decrease the cost and time required for cross-border transfer. And guys, the current process for cross-border transfer is a complicated one. Now, local banks need to maintain accounts in foreign jurisdiction and in domestic currencies. But the nostro vostro process, when one bank has another bank money on deposit, is time consuming and costly, requiring conversion and reconciliation of accounts. And so the solution is that Stellar's blockchain can reduce or eliminate the complexity and delays in the process. And so in the interim though, the value of Stellar Lumen will continue to ebb and flow along the side and along the rest of the crypto market. And as of this video, guys, the price has once again shot up to 42.42 cents, bouncing back to after its decline up to 36.73 cents. And however guys, it's still 35% shy of its highest point of this year, and in the long run XLM needs substantial and sustained institutional support to keep on rising. But they can get there, and that's important because Stellar Lumens needs the smart money for a sustained rally. And at this point guys, XLM lags behind both Bitcoin and Ethereum when it comes to price movement. Now one of the main reasons for that is a lack of institutional interest in XLM. And guys, in the past year, several large financial institutions have warned up about the idea of crypto and having invested heavily in the space. Alright guys, Bitcoin remains the go-to digital coin for the most of these entities, and PayPal with the ticker PYPL and Square both gives you ability to buy and sell crypto from their platform directly. And recently guys, Bank of New York, Mellon, and the nation's oldest bank said it would hold, transfer, and issue Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies. And for its asset management client. And so this adds pressure, and this just shows how much what it can become in the future, because it adds to an impressive list of companies that have already accepted Bitcoin as a form of payment. However guys, one has to wonder whether the same kind of fate awaits Stellar Lumen. And so far guys, only crypto specialist Grayscale has invested in the digital coin. And buying guys, he bought around 6.5 million of XLM, and with the smart money largely absent, it's thought to advocate buying more XLM. Now the volume of cross-border transactions should help increase XLM's prominence. Just as an example guys, more than 500 billion is transferred cross-border through personal remittance. And in 2019 guys, India alone received 83 billion of remittance, making up 2.8% of its overall GDP. Now the sending costs can be as high as 15% when transferring money to people in emerging economy, and underserved demographics are forced to pay money transfer. And are forced to pay money transfer operators known as MTOs like MoneyGram and exorbitant fees to transfer their capital. And that's why Stellar Lumens is an attractive play. And this leads me to the technical analysis of Stellar's. XLM continues to fight around the 40-cent level, and with bulls struggling to keep price from falling below support at 38 cents before spiking up to current levels on March 20. And in the last week alone guys, we have already seen the price oscillate quite a bit. It's a possibility if the price falls lower, bulls will stabilize the price at approximately 37 cents. Meanwhile guys, it's sitting between the critical resistance level of 40.6 cents and 44 cents. Now the XLM price should test and eventually breakout form from these resistance level, as it has been locked in as a sideways pattern, leading to the actual emergence of a squeeze pattern. And guys, XLM price surged from mid-November in 2020 to February 13 high of 60.83 cents, an overall gain of 670%. That's huge guys. Something has to give, and considering the overall upward trajectory of Bitcoin, one can see bulls pushing Stellars to new yearly highs. And there is money to be made in the short term on this specific digital currency, as the altcoin remains attractively valued when you compare it to Bitcoin and ETH. But its potential to become the next market leader will rest solely on whether institution will buy into storing, and which is an attractive one. And this leads me to my conclusion and my XLM price analysis. Now XLM US dollars target breakout past 0.41 cent range, and Stellar invests 750K in Nigeria remittance platform guys. And this is great news because as the weekend approaches, most crypto assets are trading in the green after a profit-taking bout earlier in the week. Now, Stellar's price advanced from mid-November 2020 and topped out at February 14, high of 0.60 cent, like I said, and after declining to lows of 0.3 cents. And XLM price has been locked in sideways pattern since, and in the last few days, Stellar Lumen price has been trading in a tight range capped by the immediate hurdle at 0.41 cent. And at the time of my video, guys, Stellar consolidating at 0.39 cents, having gained 2.7% in the last 24 hours and 4.37% weekly. Now guys, XLM's US target breakout past the 0.41 range to reignite the bull run to new yearly highs. And that's ranking Lumen's the 13th largest, and Stellar market valuation stands at 9.07 billion with a 24-hour trading volume of 813 million. Now, amid an ongoing cryptocurrency ban, the Stellar Development Foundation is investing $750,000 into Korai, which is a Nigerian remittance platform that uses the Stellar blockchain. And in Nigeria, guys, people are increasingly turning to crypto as a store of value and as a vehicle for cross-border payment. And Nigeria is also typically one of the world's largest recipient of remittance. So this just shows all the positive news for Stellar, and it just shows that the potential it has with partnering up with such institution. And the key levels, resistant levels right now are 0.6, 603, 0.5250 and 0.4399, and the support levels are 0.35 and 0.31 respectively. Now, daily chart ranging, Stellar has remained in sideways trading action beneath the MA50 of 0.4149 since the week's start. However, guys, the failure to rebound off the MA50 indicates a lack of urgency among the bulls to buy at the current price. Now, the strength of the rebound of the MA50 could give further direction about the next possible move, and a weak bounce will increase the possibility of a drop back into the range to retest support at 0.38 cents. Guys, further decline beneath this support level may cause XLM to revisit the next support at 0.315 cents. And the RSI slightly below the midpoint shows the bears are attempting to gain the upper hand. And so guys, conversely, a strong rebound of the MA50 will give XLM bulls the advantage. In this case, a break past the 0.4150 barrier cap may cause the XLM to rally to 0.47 cents and then even 0.52 cents. And guys, this leads me to my US dollars 4-hour chart that was on 19th of March. The bulls are struggling to hold Stellar above the MA50 at 0.3952, and if the bear sinks XLM below the price below the MA50, Stellar Lumens could gradually start to its descent to the support at 0.3675 and then to 0.3129. And so guys, if that happens, XLM, like I said, XLM could, as long as it doesn't break that support level, we could see new all-time high in the upcoming days, in the few coming days. And so guys, I hope you enjoyed this video and you found this video insightful. I'm very bullish on this on XLM and on what it can do with its future collaboration, including its recent partnership with Nigeria. And I hope you found this video insightful and benefited from this. So please like, subscribe, and comment your thoughts below. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye.